Out with the old, in with the new. About 20 years ago, Chet purchased a 1959 Platte camper from a coworker for about $200. The coworker had used this camper previously as a playhouse for his daughter. We have taken the camper all over Wisconsin and parts of Minnesota and generally used and abused it. The camper was referred to as our mobile love web because, fun fact, I own 2 tarantulas as pets. In the time that Chet has owned it, he has made several improvements. He added solar to it, he replaced and lifted the axle, he replaced the springs, he added LED lights both inside and out, he installed a fastway flip on the tongue for quicker setup, he put stabilizer jacks on the back. After waking up next to a frozen iced tea bottle, he replaced the furnace. He installed a stereo, rebuilt the windows, and replaced the front wall. He installed a fantastic fan and a larger water tank. He replaced the faucet, just a little hand pump sink, and rebuilt the gas light above the dinette. That is a custom paint job, and the dinette cushions have been reupholstered. We replaced the mattress and removed the icebox and replaced it with an iceless cooler, the kind you plug in. Chet also replaced the table pedestal and added aluminum rims to the wheels. I've probably only driven the camper twice myself, and this was one of those times. The solar has allowed us to go dry camping or boondocking. We've mostly kept it up north on Chet's parents' property as a separate little space for us to stay. The outside looks cold and icy, but that new heater that he's got in there keeps us pretty warm. And a look at the inside with the rear bed, dinette, the door with my blackout curtain, the new propane heater, the kitchen area with a 3-burner stove, and the window coverings. We purchased a Sun Lite 16 BH as is. The only thing we wanted was a sport model that had the lift package and the solar package. The interior, again, as is, the colors as is. The BH stands for bunkhouse, so that does pop down into a bed, although there is a 150-pound weight limit, so we will just be using it for storage. There's a little closet next to the bed. There's the dinette that has storage underneath it, and a refrigerator with freezer, and a toilet, and a separate shower, skylight and fan. It is a rear entry with a stove, oven, double sink, and a microwave. Our previous camper had blackout curtains, so of course I wanted to bring that into the new camper. The color scheme of the new camper was gray and white, and I just took those off and made them all completely black, including the dinette seats. Chet installed a keyless entry. It came with the nice steps, and it came with the electric hitch, but we added the fastway. He replaced the 20-gallon tanks with a 30-gallon tank or spare wheel cover. It's a very good-sized freezer and refrigerator. We replaced the thermostat with something that we can set. We added storage pockets to the front of the toilet. I got a mat for the shower. And our towel hanger and pea-style. There is a gauge for the propane tanks and our solar controller there. Cupboards for storage. We had multiple drawers in the other one, so we've kind of got our junk drawer right there, and then our little electrical container there. The windows all came with blinds. Of course, I put the blackout curtains over them because they just don't get dark enough. Hung up a few clothes in the closet, slippers back there, and a little, again, junk box. I made a hanging organizer next to my pillow. We plan to use the cabinets above the bed for our clothes and other personal items that we bring camping. I made the quilt that is on our bed. That cabinet is for our dishes and cookware. We have a spice rack that's complete with booze and other spices and some fire starters, lighter. Put a little mat under our dinette, and our garbage and kitchen stuff is under the sink. One drawer with our cooking utensils, access to the water heater under the stove, and access to the outside storage under our bed. No glamping is complete without TV. Our first outing in Coloma. When the 1959 Platte camper started piling up repair issues, we contemplated purchasing a new camper versus repairing the old camper. When the backside where the bed is located sustained some water damage and the siding no longer seemed roadworthy, I was convinced we should go the new route. The hole under the bed just sealed the deal. The Sun Lite 16BH was the only camper Chet and I agreed on, and it was a full year before we made the purchase.